Are you ready to continue Inverted Fate? That is right. We are back after a little bit tiny delay, but anyways, here we go into this magical, amazing new story about a corrupted timeline. I shouldn't have to explain everything. I think we already know what's going on here, but there have been new updates coming out, so I gotta try to catch up. Anyways, here we go with Mettaton. Alright, you can do this. Just remember, they're your fans. When the time comes, they'll ring ring. Hello, darling. This is Mettaton, but I'm sure you're well aware. Hey, oh, Sans. Well then, to what do I owe the pleasure? It's about Pap and the kid. So it's true, then. He really has befriended a human. I'll be blunt. The squirts kinda won me over, too. Even let them sneak into the waterfall. You know, I had a feeling this would happen. Does Alphys know? Nah. I kinda hope they take the riverboat. But now I'm starting to think that wasn't in the cards. Call it a hunch. More than a hunch. If the blackout at the fort is any indication. Well, so much for taking it easy for a while. Sans, please. I'm right here. I certainly don't mind. Nah, I got this. They didn't make me vice captain just to goof off. But, you heard from Alphys lately? Not since our last call, I'm afraid. Shoot, well, if something goes wrong. Say no more, darling. It is part of our agreement after all. I just wish I could have spoken to him sooner, but you know how it is. Heh, right. That's showbiz for you. But thanks, Mets. I'm sure Pap will appreciate it too. But there's, one more thing I want to talk about. Well, I'm all ears, metaphorically speaking. Then, you ever heard of a talking flower? Oh, I get it. This is just a setup to a joke, isn't it? Sans, you really are too much. But this ain't a joke. When the kid showed up, this little yellow blossom wasn't far behind him. A golden flower. Funny, ain't it? That's what I thought. Guess it was just a late bloomer. But I'm guessing Undyne hasn't gotten the memo yet. No, this is the first I've heard of it. But still, Papyrus must be thrilled. This is incredible news. But is it really? I fail to see the problem, Sans. After all, this means at least part of the experiment succeeded. You should be proud, but your tone says otherwise. Motive is the key word. That weed's planning something. Don't know what it is, but the string and Pap and the kid along. Pap won't even clue me in. I suppose I can understand your suspicion. Then can you do me one more favor? Certainly. Then just keep an eye out. If you see that weed, give me a call. Otherwise, I'll see ya on set. Understood. What about Undyne? Just focus on keeping Pap out of trouble. Only if you stay out of trouble as well. Heh, me in trouble? Don't really see eye to eye. Anyway, I'll catch you later. Click. Alright, so we're back in this castle. Well, what's the holdup? It's stuck. Seriously? Hey, if you don't believe me, see for yourself. Give me a second. Well, that was fun. And by fun, I mean completely obnoxious. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say it's a solid 20. It'd be just one thing if it was just a barrel pile or just a locked door. But no, it'd take both and add in some blue flamethrowers because that's totally not overkill. Really? Terrific. Hey, I'm not happy either, but it's not a lost cause. See, there's a window of opportunity right here. Okay, what if I fall? I'm totally blaming you. Oh, we're going around the outside. Okay, howdy kid, you're just in time. Hold up, are those your vines? Yep. Oh, just what kind of flower are you? When in doubt, blame magic. Now we just have to... Human! I have terrible news! It appears the library exit is... barricaded, locked, and surrounded by flames? Well, yes! How'd you know? Flowey scouted ahead. Oh, how clever! Not that I expect any less. At any rate, there's still hope. All you have to do is... go out the window? I suppose Flowey already escorted you outside then. And summoned a bunch of vines for good measure. Well, has he informed you of the outer defenses yet? Nope, not yet. Finally, I can be useful again. This is to say, the windows are protected by advanced automations. Sadly, they like to poke and stab and skewer and impale. Fun. Well, I suppose it'd be a thrilling challenge, but there's a silver lining. You see, they were built in compliance with early robotic laws. So instead of targeting living beings, Undyne made them hate the air. Okay, that's gotta be the weirdest loophole I've ever heard. But isn't it convenient? All you have to do is time your movements well. As long as you wait for an opening, you'll be perfectly safe, provided I don't fall. But I think Flowey's vines have me covered if things go south. See you soon. Well, this just got a lot more interesting. But don't worry, these vines are tougher than they look. Alright, so we're taking the vines across and dodging all of that. And in. Flames, move through them and wait for those. Okay. Gerson, the Hammer of Justice, hero of the human and monster war. Ooh, interesting. And we keep on moving on through. Papyrus, guess I beat him to the finish line. It's just a table. Yeah. A stove. It's cold. A sink. Don't play with knives. Hey, I know it's none of my business, but are you gonna be okay? You decide you have better things to do. Wait. You have better things to do. Like, I can't believe we have to deal with this crummy security, bro. What? Oh, bad enough that she's got us in kitchen duty. I mean, I get it. Somebody's got to make the food, but can't she make one out of magics to do it? They're like magic and stuff. What is it, bro? I have to keep my figure. Hey, man, you look fine. I mean, like, you're so buff and tough and, 0, 1. Go on, dude. We gotta eat our fill if we're gonna take on the humans, right? Right. Human. You. Yeah! Don't be alarmed. That's not a human. They're my cousin who really enjoys cold food. Dude, where'd you even come from? Why, the air vents, of course. What do you think I look like? You shouldn't be here. Right. The fort's like totally on lockdown and stuff. Human menace, danger, etc., etc. Well, as you can see by the lack of lights, this fort is in dire need of my technical mastery. Well, then, when you put it that way, 0, 1. What's that, bro? She did? And now that you mention it. So, is this the part where you let us off the hook? No can do, little dude. The timing's like way too suspicious. So, hands in the air. Oh, we're gonna have to do this the hard way. The Royal Guards draw their blades. Okay, RG01. Oh, so that's her name, 01 and 02, I guess. Check. 1's attack and 2's best plan, Paladin. His armor shines like the sun. Oh, come on! The kitchen's no place for a brawl unless you're Undyne. RG02, check. Within its armor beats like a burning heat. Possibly because it lacks proper ventilation. Don't move a muscle, or else. Of course. The guards move in unison. RG2, whisper. You tell number 2 that number 1 wants to give him a smooch. He stares at you, silent. Could this be my chance to shine? Will this wingman rise again? Encourage. You should give a heartfelt confession and set your feelings free. Hey, that's not funny, bro. Hey, maybe that was true. 01 looks at 02 and immediately looks away. Ooh, turn up the heat. You turn on the stove. Things are heating up. Oh, come on. The romantic tension is impossible to ignore. 02, encourage. It seems your friends are being shy. Why not tell him how you really feel? Dude, I said chill. Mind your own business. Oh, yeah? Smells like denial. 01, set table. You decorate the table with candles. 01 fidgets nervously. Oh, trying to set the mood. You might be a better wingman than me. Cook. I began preparing a festive feast, heating the room even further. Keep it cool, bro. We gotta focus. 02 is breathing heavy. Despite this, Papyrus keeps stirring the noodles. Clean armor. You polish 02's armor. Its cooling dirt begins to wash away. Just a few more spices and the Cupid's arrow is poised to fire. Spaghetti. I proudly offer spaghetti to the guards. The heavenly aroma draws them in, so why are they still hesitating? Come on, the captain's counting on us. Smells decent. Oh, right. Sweat leaks from O2's armor. Your pores for good measure. You scrub O2's armor. It's nearly spotless. And here I thought Undyne was stubborn. Accordion. I play a soothing melody, accompanied by my angelic voice. Oh god, is he serious? It's Papyrus. Any moment now, you turn the stove up one last time, suddenly. Can't take it. Armor too hot. Dude. Oh, my, those abs, they're almost as great as mine. And courage, please, just be honest. What you truly got to lose. I just, who am I kidding? Look, O2, they're like totally right about me. I like you, bro. You're so strong, so cool, so brave. When I'm with you, I feel less like a total dweeb. And when we do these team attacks, it's like nothing can stop us. Even humans don't seem so scary around you. Not that I'm scared, I'm tough. But one kid to a couple of studs like 01. Yeah, bro. Let's go for a long walk alone. But what about, forget them. This matters more. Yeah, you're right. Doge is probably gonna flip, but you know, I'm kind of okay with that. You won. All right. Did that seriously just happen? Of course, love often blossoms in unexpected places. And aren't you the one who's always flirting in battle? Yeah, but it's different when I'm the matchmaker in a guarded fort. Guess raiding the fridge wasn't a great idea after all. On the contrary, I think this went rather well, and we're nearly to the end. Now we just have to, note to self, learn how to pick locks. Let me guess, we gotta hop through the window again? Yes, though I think I'll return to the air raids. For stealth, for tradition, for the ultimate thrill. Sure there isn't some other reason? Nonsense! The great Papyrus fears nothing. Alright, there he goes. Jeez, they sure are cracking down. I'll say, if it weren't for you, I don't know what I'd do. Well, don't worry about that, buddy. I've got your back. And I promise, no matter what happens, I'll never leave you behind. What's eating you, kid? Never mind. Those walls won't climb themselves. Alright, on our way. You doing okay? Well, they really need to clean their vents. I got dust in my eye sockets and nearly inhaled. But you don't have any lungs. That's actually a very good point, human. So why was I coughing in the first place? Anyway, we're nearly to the top of the fort now, and seeing how the lights are still disabled. Well, they were still disabled, which must mean... Attention all personnel. All power has been successfully restored. We are currently investigating the situation. So remember, all intruders are to be captured and taken to my quarters for interrogation. Stay alert and stay safe. Papyrus? Alright, now I can get back to telling that idiot how wrong he is about Mew Mew. Wait, is it still on? Disregard that last statement. Click. Sigh. I should have anticipated this. Of course, she didn't notice the lights or their lack of. And of course, she'd take action. So what does this mean for us? Isn't it obvious? We'll just have to brute force it. Right! It's like Undyne always says, you gotta face danger head on, running for chumps. Now pretend I'm suplexing a large object or 10. I don't know how you guys do it. What, imaginary suplexing? It's a delicate art, but with hard work and dedication. I don't think that's what they're getting at, pal. No, but it is impressive. It's just, human? Aren't you afraid that running straight at something, you might just hit a wall? Well, I'd probably just smash the wall, but human, if something's wrong, Wrong? Nah, I just wanted to test you. But smashing walls, you just gained a new level in hardcore. Ha! I, the Great Papyrus, am the hardest of the cores. Next to the actual core. Anyway, at any rate, we should probably prepare ourselves. From here on, there's no telling us what awaits us. These maps provide an overview of the entire underground. I believe they're primarily used for patrol routes, but you'd have to ask Sans for specifics. Majestic, isn't it? Not that I'd expect anything less from our beloved queen. Golly, it must be an honor to work with the royalty. The greatest honor of all. Though, it's been ages since she last visited these halls. Years, even. Right, you mentioned that before. Must be hard carrying all that responsibility. Yes, the kingdom's hopes of a hefty burden. Behold the incredibly willy chair. Oh, it's actually mundane by Undyne standards. But she enhanced the cushions for maximum comfort. So how often does she work with the guard anyways? Quite often, especially nowadays. She's become a very influential figure over the years, which is good considering the queen's absence. And now she and Mettaton form Hotland's backbone, which means she's ancestrally in charge there. But she certainly has a way to keep things exciting. Yeah, it's my own chair for important royal affairs. I installed it with many amazing apps, like the portable disco ball of spontaneous parties. And I only had to fall on my knees once before they let me install it. Elvis is short, so she uses books as a glorious perch, heightening her view, and her knowledge is so practical. In another life, she would have made a terrific scientist. Yeah, Royal Guard History Volume 6. The Queen attempted to curb hostilities by incorporating human history into schools. In fact, education became the kingdom's primary goal, sparking a new renaissance. But the peace couldn't last. Not every human wished to stay under this accursed peak. Still, the Queen stuck to her convictions, believing it unfair to judge an entire race. Then came the waterfall incident. History sure is something, isn't it? What is the waterfall incident? I see Sans is as professional as ever. It's a shame, isn't it? Here he is, a respected lieutenant, and he can't even clean the ketchup stains or use an actual chair. Though, I can't fault him for favoring comfort. Now, napping during meetings, that's another story. Name redacted. Favorite weapon glove. Known kills 5. Ooh, one of the kids that fell. 5 kills in Snowden, reportedly stopped after guard intervention. Although Queen Toriel offered safe haven in a new home, the rest of the port is burned. Dreadful accident that was. I never got the full details, but the Queen had a cold when she received this report. All it took was one sneeze and it went up in flames. At least, I think it was a sneeze. Waterfall incident, final statistics. 39 slain, 29 injured. The fact that a child did so much damage is devastating. The Royal Guard lost many soldiers back then, so humans are not to be underestimated. Please don't pay it any mind. You're you and only you. Redacted. Weapon notebook kills none. The first human to fall after the waterfall incident, reportedly taken in by former Captain Gerson. Cause of death unknown. Many monsters have started falling down. Morale is at an all-time low. Undyne promised to assess the situation, but for now, we need to focus. We are the Underground's hope personified. We have to shine like stars. If we believe we can make a change, then anything is possible. Ah, yes! That report's many years old. Well, they're all pretty old, but I'd like to think we made a difference. With an attitude like that, I'm sure you have. Nice cream, don't let this hinder your determination. Oh, saving and moving forward. Hello there. Armor and final froggit spring forth. Okay, let's go ahead and check. Dust worn to protect the Queen. Thou art is in the way. Those muscles are nothing compared to my physique. Ungod. Check. Armor loves to engage in extreme horseplay. His ego is his greatest flaw. Rabbit, feeling jealous? Armor belts out aloud. Yeah, final froggit rolls its eyes. Challenge. You challenge final froggit to a duel. The thrill of combat stirs memories of simpler times. You think you're loud? Well, just you wait. Flex. I leap into the fray, flexing my mighty muscles. You're just bones, though. Armor promptly joins, unaware of my concentrated manliness. Meow, woof. Bones got nothing on these guns. Oh, yeah? Okay. You can already smell the body odor permeating the room. Kneel, you kneel before final froggit, recollecting flashes in its eyes. Don't look so smug, my rowdy rival. Unlike you, I don't need to breathe. I flex even harder, armor's muscles swell. They must be inflatable. Say the one without any flesh. Okay. Armor's armor is looking pretty tight. You remind final froggit of its duties and its plight. Finally, it understands. Still at it, eh? Well, I'm never gonna surrender. I flex so hard my bones begin to ache. Armor grunts and then shouts. He flexes and flexes. His armor begins to bulge until... Too much. Did he seriously just faint? He broke his own armor by flexing. You found Heat Haze Volume 3. And no, I'm not gonna read this or narrate you reading this. Ah, seems we found Doge's missing book. Surely she'll be grateful to see it in our possession. I know I'm grateful. Are you kidding me? Oh boy. Gonna take a wild guess and said we're locked in? Unfortunately, which means it's time for a detour. Well, we should hurry before the other guards hear us. Okay, moving around. Now, if I were Alphys, where would I put my keys? How about the desk with the waifu swag? I don't get it. What's a waifu supposed to do? How come all this fun stuff happens when we're on patrol? Oh, it's Alphys. Oh. And Caddy and Bratty? I forgot their names. Oh, where'd this freaking lamp come from? It's like so weird. I bet it's in one of Sans pranks. I wonder if it works. Well, that's one mystery solved. So, like, want to hang out? Look, Alphys, I know there's a scary human running around, and I know there's this whole intruder business to worry about, but like, you're working yourself way too hard. Why don't you live a little? Let the other guards handle this so you can have some fun. I can't. The captain's duty is to protect the people. I need to take this seriously. Oh, come on. That's the frumpty grumpy doge do all the grunt work. She's already spazzing over this. And like, when was the last time you got any sleep? Or took a break? And technically the human's just a kid, right? And the kid caused the waterfall incident. It's too late. Everyone expects me to fix this. And if not me, then Undyne. But do you want to do this? It sure doesn't sound like it. That doesn't... I mean, the Royal Guard's duty is to protect and their protection. And because of this breach, we're failing those people. Doge saw Papyrus and some kids outside the fort. Sans says there's already made it halfway through the waterfall. But this, he was probably just covering for them. Then here's a better question. What can we do to make your job easier? Yeah, at least let us help you, sis. Then, keep an eye on the surrounding area, just in case. Aye aye, Captain. We're like totally here. Good. Just be careful. I'm so struggling with Alphys' voice because she's usually so nervous, but now she's like the Royal Guard. So she needs confidence, obviously. Are they gone? Oh yes, human. My flawless disguise japed them all. But they're onto us, and she's right. If one kid could, you haven't killed anyone. And unless you're suppressing murderous urges, those statistics are irrelevant. Well, good luck getting them to see it that way. Wait, I didn't. But you're Papyrus, so you won't need it. You're amazing. Everything is fine. Just got a little antsy, I guess. Sorry. No, it's alright. You don't have to. Hey, I know you're having a moment, but what about those keys? Right, we need to stay focused. No keys here, just analytical breakdown of Shikuran's soccer warriors. A report on human magic. Historically, humans use magic to create the barrier. So what changed? Records of recent magical activity are scarce at best. And by recent, I mean within the last half century. But it happened here before, and it could happen again. Further research is needed. Beneath the limited edition Mew Mew Kitty Kissy Cutie Kawaii edition figure, you find a completely normal set of keys. Well then, there we have it. A security feed. Oh, normal keys though. Not what we need. A security feed of the entire fort. One of the dungeon cells is missing its door. Well, they're still 10 steps ahead of her. But let's hurry just in case. Royal Guards History Volume 8. When all seemed lost, Queen Toriel took a stand, joined by Gershon and a gifted mage. Through hammer, flame, and healing, they triumphed, but a victory was bittersweet. The dead would never return, and the aftermath left many seeking vengeance. In the end, Fort Aquarius was constructed with a simple promise: never again. At times like these, it's important to stay determined. Onward! Please escort this unsightly child off the premise. Also, I'd like the fully written report on how you let an armless child outwit you. But they couldn't be the one behind those outages, right? Ha, you wish, but I had more important stuff to do, like meeting Alphys. Unfortunately for you, your little escapades ends here. Come on, kid, you're safe with us. You know, you guys really need to loosen up. Okay, Papyrus, your presence is not required here. And I especially told you to get rid of that brat. But no, you went and gave them a tour of this place. Tell you what, why don't we open a souvenir shop? Print t-shirts, make some gaudy art. Actually, that sounds like a great... I was under the impression that this was a military base. Thank you, Skeleton. Now I see that I am a stupid tourist. Wait a second. That child, those features. You were harboring a human the whole time! You idiot! You have no idea what you're doing! Helping my friend escape a dangerous fortress. My friend, who is also my cousin, and in no way a human... Cut the crap, Skeleton. Unlike you. I am... What? I am not a fool! Unlike you, I don't abandon my duties from some childish fantasy. Oh, I'm guessing we're about to fight? You give me no choice, Skeleton. Brother or no brother, you must be reminded of your place, but personally, I'm going to enjoy this more than I morally should. Doge attacks. Okay, Doge, let's do this. There's a 5-letter word that's all too appropriate. Can you break through her proud exterior? Don't let that angry act fool you. Surely her bark is worse than her bite. Reason, you don't understand. This human isn't like the others. They're kind. They're considerate. They're perfectly innocent. So are all monsters. You're betraying your childish fantasy. It's us or them, Papyrus. Alright. Doge stumps her spear on the ground. You throw a stick. Doge's eyes follow his movement, but she restrains herself. Trying to deny your inner pooch? Well, you can't fool me. Reason, but can't we live in harmony? The royal family had a human child once, and why judge every human without getting to know them? Because that is what I was ordered to do, and that is what I shall do. I don't think so. Was that a dog? Doge stomps her foot impatiently, very impatiently. Flirt? You wolf whistle and wink, telling Doge you want to have a howling good time. Well, you won't. You'll have a bad time because I'm going to imprison you. Wowie! Am I going to have to set up a date for you next? No, don't you dare! Not after last time. I can't believe you're responding to my monologuing. Treat. I generously offer a dog biscuit. It's spaghetti flavored. Oh, wait. Oh, what's with that glare? Why are you growling? Kinda made him angry. Violent growling. Bark, bark. Dodge growls in frustration. Except the frustration is her undying rage. Pet, defying all logic, you sneak up and pet Doge's head. Gah, you insolent child. My head is for battle strategies, not petting. Attack down, well played. Yeah, I knew it. Even the grumpiest dog can't resist the power of pets. Bee barrier. What's bee barrier? And amazingly, it does not smell like dog breath. Taunt, you tell Doge she's not fooling anyone. And that deep down, she's a cute puppy wuppy. Fool, honeyed words and empty gestures want to work on me. I'm a higher breed of soldier, a true warrior, unlike those fools in Snowden. So you say, but I, master of the sleuth Papyrus, know the truth. Fetch! I fling a bone into the air. Doge twitches, but refuses to make chase. They just roll over the moment someone gives them affection. No discipline, no sense of duty. The kingdom can burn so long as they get their cuddles. Oh, Doge fidgets with her spear. You begin reciting Heat Haze Volume 3 out loud. Have you no shame? Yay, where did you get that? That's not appropriate for children. Give it back! And no spoilers after page 63, please. What, page 69? This book is very confusing. I'm intrigued about, but also alarmed. What? Walk. I kindly offer to walk to her book. Actually, that sounds, wait, no! I will defeat you at all costs. Bark? Doge's tail is most certainly not wagging. That would just be absurd. You throw the book, Doge promptly pursues. Wowie, such passion! It must be an amazing story. I offered to walk her again, but she's too engrossed in her book. Oh, thank goodness armor didn't cover her in sweat again. Doge's eyes are glued to the book. You decide not to question it. Pet, you sneak in another pet, scritching behind the ears. Yeah, no, I don't have a fan blog about... Oh, coming again? How tragic, she clearly enjoys it. So why deny her inner dog? Reason, I bet you'd great friends if you gave them a chance, and then you wouldn't have to hide your deep yearning for affection. You idiot. It's always about yourself, isn't it? That's why you want what you feel. Listen, you foolish waste of calcium. It is my duty to protect the underground. And if you think I'm going to abandon that duty like you did, then you're sorely mistaken. Oh yeah? Stay focused. You hesitate, but approach another pet. Pet. Gah! They won't be able to make kibble out of you once I'm finished. Is this really? It's not just about me, it's about them too. They haven't hurt anyone. And isn't the guard's duty to protect the weak and innocent? I am 100% done with your empty pleas. This ends now. Bark. Keep on dodging. Holy heck, these attacks. Oh, that's kind of cool. Doge paces frantically. You throw the stick. Doge can't take it anymore. She races in hot pursuit. Play pet, take me on walk chase. Hey, how's it hanging? You. I can see you're pretty busy with all that petting going on. You saw nothing. Right, I totally didn't just see you acting like a cute puppy. I also didn't take a picture, and I'm also certainly not going to post it on the undernet. Hate you, hate all of you. Well, while you're busy fuming there, I'll take those prisoners off your hands. What? Those are my prisoners. I fought them. And you're clearly stressed out. So how about you take a walk while I do damage control? Gah, how did you get promoted over me? This is poppycock nonsense. Absolute lunacy. Are you done yet? I mean, no matter how you slice it, I'm still your lieutenant. Now, come on. You two, I've got a nice cozy prison cell with your name. Found you. Thought you could get away? Okay, I've got the situation under control. Like, what's going on? We heard screams. More than usual, anyway. All done, Sergeant. Wait, who are these two? Prisoners. I want you to accompany Lieutenant Sands while he arrests them. You may outrank me, Sands, but the forged prisoners are under my jurisdiction. I guess that's okay. I mean, Sands, what's this all about? Wait, is that the... Holy heck. It's just my cousin Romance at 3 times impact curls. Concoction arrest? I meshed all the chemicals together in a haste. They start to bubble and... Eureka! Cuff. Dude, where is everybody? Out of my way! Hey! You stepped on my tail! After them! Oh god. Let's just get out of here already. Holy splash. Wow, visitors, huh? That's so exciting. Nobody ever stops by and says hi anymore. How tragic. Sadly, my companion and I are in a hurry, so if you see intimidating armored figures, tell them you saw nothing. You're leaving already? I mean, that's fine. No problem. You hear? Sorry. And they are out. They escaped. Cool. We have a little bit of conflict here. Everybody knows Lieutenant Sands is trying to help them now, I guess. Kind of crazy. We're going to be approaching the fight against Alphys, I'm thinking soon. I'm not too sure. But we have an actual game fight, which I'm really looking forward to. Great story. And we will continue shortly. Thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for